Those billionaires are something else they will spend millions on. Something have you visible this $170 million portrait of a nude girl, or the $2 million piece of paper with a children's drawing on it? Those are a few quite loopy purchases, and there may be extra from wherein that got here from. Let's start with Clive Palmer's $500 million Titanic reproduction. Clive Palmer, the Aussie billionaire, goes all in on an undertaking. It's both genius or utterly insane. He is losing a cool $500 million to construct a duplicate of the Titanic, due to the fact who wishes a personal island or a fleet of supercars, while you may have a massive deliver. It's doomed to repeat records and simply to feature an additional layer of drama. He is making plans to take the deliver at the equal course, because the original, due to the fact why now, no longer tempt destiny. It is like he is seeking to create the closing theme park appeal. However, as opposed to roller coasters and cotton sweet, you get to enjoy the joys of potentially sinking to the lowest of the sea as the undertaking takes form. One element is positive. It'll be a wild ride meet. Bill Gates, the billionaire tech mogul, who's nevertheless a massive child at heart. This man were given a mystery playground hidden away in his mansion, and with the aid of using playground, we suggest its proper G has taken over a room in his property and grew to become it right into a bouncy wonderland, due to the fact who wishes a personal island, while you may bounce round in your house. The fee tag for this indulgent splurge, a casual $50,000, it is a terrific element he is were given. Deep pockets due to the fact this buy is truly one for the EEE book. However, hey, you have to appreciate the man's dedication to having amusing, while you are swimming in coins. The concept of a price range is essentially a shaggy dog story. Simply ask the billionaire who currently dropped a cool 170 million on a century vintage portrait of a nude. Determine we are speaking approximately a piece of artwork that become worth round 100 million. However, this purchaser blew past the projected fee with the aid of using a whooping 70 million. It is a flow. It's left artwork enthusiasts and all orders alike scratching their heads, questioning what sparked such a lavish buy. And I'm positive you are in awe as properly, sadly, it's a thriller that would stay locked away all the time. Let's speak approximately Elon Musk, the guy, the parable, the legend. He is recognized for pushing barriers and dwelling lifestyles. His personal phrases and his spending habits aren't any exception. Take, for example, his $1 million buy of a Lotus Esprit on the floor. It would appear to be a pricey. However, now, no longer entirely uncommon purchase for a vehicle enthusiast. But this specific Lotus has a license to thrill. It is the equal version that seemed with inside the 1976 James Bond movie, The Secret Agent Who Cherished Me. However, Elon being Elon, he did not simply prevent at owning a bit of cinematic records. Oh no, he needed to take it to the subsequent stage. He has changed the automobile to consist of 4 battery-powered propellers, which permits it to rework into a completely functional submarine. This vehicle can force on land and dive underwater, like it is nobody's enterprise. Whether or not Elon Musk makes use of this system frequently, or now no longer one elements for positive. Even though with Elon Musk on the helm, you may guess that this submarine vehicle is going to have a few first-rate adventures in the town that by no means sleeps. There lives a girl who has turned out to be notorious for her unconventional alternatives. Meet Jocelyn Wildenstein, a New York socialite who made headlines after her divorce agreement netted her a staggering $2.5 billion. You would suppose she'd use that kind of cash to stay a lifestyles of opulence and luxurious. However, Jocelyn had different plans. She have become obsessed on the concept of remodeling herself right into a tomcat, and she become inclined to spend massive to make it take place over the route of numerous years. She underwent a sequence of drastic plastic surgical procedures, allotting a whopping $4 million to regulate her look. Her intention to appearance extra, however, here is the element Jocelyn's love of cats got here at a steep value. With the aid of using the time she becomes 77. Movement much like that. The artwork become long gone, and the client become left with a $120,000 hollow of their pocket. The notorious Leona Helmsley, aka the Queen of Suggest, left at the back of a legacy that's still pointed out to at the moment. And it is now no longer simply due to her big fortune or her popularity for being properly a piece ruthless. No, It is due to the simply outrageous manner she selected to distribute her wealth after she handed away in 2001. It turns out that Leona become actually obsessed together, along with her puppy canine Hassel, and he or she made certain that her loved doggy become taken care fashion. We are speaking approximately a $12 million inheritance courtesy of Leona's will, and if that wasn't sufficient of her personal grandchildren, have been reduced out of the desire totally simply to make certain Hassel were given the lion's share properly. A choose later determined that Leona might were a piece. Let's assume out of her thoughts, whilst she wrote the desire, and they slashed issues, inheritance by $10 million. Still $2 million is not anything to sneeze at, and Hassel lived a lifestyles of absolute luxurious, with a caretaker dealing with her fortune, and spending a wonderful $100,000 a 12 months on her. And if you concept that become over the pinnacle, wait till you listen. That Hassel additionally had a group of bodyguards looking her again, 24/7, a lot for a millionaire canine. One aspect, sure those billionaires will prevent at not anything to get what they need. Noby counted the fee. Take this man, for instance, who simply dropped a groovy $2,300,000 on a bit of paper, now no longer simply any paper thoughts. You, however, a terrific uncommon image of the only and simplest Billy the Kid, the unique Wild West outlaw. We are speaking a tiny photo smaller than a postage stamp. However, seemingly, it is a massive deal for this billionaire. Perhaps he is a history buff, or perhaps he simply loves the concept of proudly owning a bit of the Wild West, either manner. He is now the proud proprietor of one of the maximum high-priced photographs with inside the International, and let's be actual while you're a billionaire. 3 million is basically pocket alternate lambe wing. The Hong Kong earrings. Mogul has simply taken the concept of a luxurious toilet to an entire new degree, after which he has constructed a toilet. It really is. So over the pinnacle, it has earned him a Guinness International report for the maximum high-priced L with inside the International. This golden wonderland is full of a wonderful 380 kilograms of 24-karat gold, due to the fact who desires subtlety, while you can have a bathroom seat that shines like the solar, and due to the fact gold on my own isn't always sufficient. He is additionally thrown in 6,200 precious gems for appropriate degree. It is like he has created his personal vault. However, in place of storing treasure, he is using it as a toilet. The end result is a toilet. It really is extra bling than a Kardashian earrings container. And the fee tag for this porcelain palace, a groovy 3.5 million. You can purchase a quite nice residence for that sort of coins. However, instead, Lambai we determined to flush his money down the drain. Actually meet Stephen Cohen, the billionaire hedge fund manager, who is proving that cash can certainly purchase you a few quite wild stuff. We are speaking approximately a man who dropped a groovy $8 million on a tiger shark suspended in shape malahide, due to the fact why now, no longer, it is now no longer like he is going to expire of wall space in his mansion or something. However, here's the kicker. The shark he offered wasn't even the unique one which made waves in the artwork international again, with inside the 90s. Nope, that one had commenced to, pass belly up. So Cohen did what any self-respecting billionaire might do. He ordered a brand new shark stuck and keep to perfection for a mere $100,000 extra. Seemingly a few matters just want to be prioritized. Am I right? All joking aside, Cohen's buy is a riotous reminder that while you're filthy rich, the usual policies of flavor and sanity do not apply, and genuinely, who would not need a shark of their residing room? Luxurious has simply reached new heights, or need to. We are saying new lows. Long gone are the times of mere golden bathrooms. Now the ultra-rich can indulge in the maximum extravagant of essentials 22-karat gold bathroom paper. Approximately the maximum unusual factor. A stopwatch, however, now no longer simply any stopwatch. The high-priced there's consider having a timepiece. It truly is been 10 years. With inside the making, with 920 tiny parts working collectively in perfect harmony, sounds like technology fiction proper. Welcome to the Peck Felipe Henry Graves top-notch complication. Watch the remaining image of horological excellence. This mechanical marvel was born with inside the 1930s, whilst American financier Henry Graves commissioned Peck Phip to create the maximum complicated watch with inside the global, And boy did they supply with 24 features inclusive of a celestial map, lunar levels, or even an alarm. This watch is like having a private assistant in your wrist. Now let's get to the component. We have got all been looking ahead to the charge. In 2014, this watch offered at public sale for a staggering $24 million. It truly is proper oldsters. A person paid the equal of 400 ultra-modern new Porsches for a unmarried watch. Quite dumb in case you question me. Prince Alweed is the remaining celebration animal, and his parties are the stuff of untamed legend. However, there's one factor that takes the cake, or should I say receives, thrown throughout the room. We're given a fascination with website hosting little humans, throwing contests wherein he will pay a group of tiny titans to get tossed around like human pinballs. It is like a real existence recreation of dwarf toss. However, with a million, dual charge tag, and because it truly is now no longer sufficient, we're given them doing loopy stunts, like diving into flames to seize a few coins. It is like he is seeking to create his personal twisted circus with him, because the ring grasp and his visitors, because the inclined or now no longer so inclined individuals, we are speak me, serious weirdness. Right here, oldsters, all at a whopping charge of $1 million in step with 12 months. However, hey, individuals, we are speak me serious weirdness. Right here, oldsters, all at a whopping charge of $1 million in step with 12 months. However, hey, whilst you are a billionaire, you could quite a lot do anything you need proper with spending behavior. This extravagant one cannot assist. However, surprise what is subsequent for those billionaires. In case you loved this video, kindly find it irresistible and subscribe to the channel so that you do not omit out on something. See you soon.